What's up, baby boy? What the heck? Lock me down.
Hey, that's kind of my shirt. I said, but the only trouble is those browns look like they're dead.
Oh, dude.
I said, usually
This is a fall shirt.
It's like, yeah.
This is what my mom says. It's a fall shirt.
All right.
What are we eating today?
I got chat something barbecue.
Oh.
Is that a thing? Chatterbox.
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 Very good.
Yeah.
Well known. Well renowned.
World renowned. Yeah.
Well, not world, but well.
Well renowned.
Robert, what are you eating?
World renowned.
Over now, I got a granola bar and Funyuns, both courtesy of the PTO at CCS. They brought us a bunch of free food. Teacher Appreciation Week a few weeks ago.
I think you're thinking of
This is what's
PTA.
left over. No, it's PTO.
You're thinking paid time off.
And they call it PTO.
Pardon me. Wait, they call it PTO? That's so confusing.
I'm pretty sure they do.
What do you do when you?
Yeah, what's the
What happens if you take off? What do they call that?
Parent teacher organization?
PTA.
Parent teacher organization, also known as a school.
They always call it PTO, people. I don't know what it is.
Well,
Everyone is sorely confused.
Weird business model.
I've got a story. My well-known frugality / evil attempts at getting free food
Yeah.
took a wild turn this
Oh, did it blow up in your face?
Well, no, it didn't blow up in my face, but I had the worst thought yet. And this was a dream that I woke up and I was like, oh, that's a good idea. I had a dream that I was
in a dream. That's amazing.
I had a dream that I was at a hotel that was like a skyscraper downtown, like 3 times bigger than anything here, and it was named the Dwell Hotel, which not the Dwell Hotel here in Chap. But I walked in and was like, is there any way to get through the hotel? And I want to say the story quick. Get through the hotel without going around the block, and the lady was like, no, there's not. I was like, ah. And they were setting up for the continental breakfast for the next day, and they had like 30 toasters with French toast, like just ready to go. And I was just like, I'm gonna eat a continental breakfast. So I did. And I literally woke up at that point and was like, what is keeping anyone from walking into like a La Quinta at 6 and getting a continental breakfast? He does that?
He used to, and he's told me that in the past he has done that many times.
Yeah. The only thing that would keep you is the very slim chance that someone from the front desk is like, I haven't seen this person, I'm going to investigate. That's
What
just like
room are you in, sir?
Dude, that's the employee of the month right there.
Yeah, that's like
They're sneaking
such a
through.
small percentage of like
In
Quinta
my
employees
experience
would
at
do
the
that.
low-level hotels, you can do almost anything.
I literally
Yeah,
woke up
that's
and
very
Googled.
true.
I literally woke
It's
up
the Wild West.
and Googled La Quinta continental breakfast hours. I didn't go this morning.
There was like 6 of us sleeping on the floor of another hotel, and there's like, I think there's a limit on how many people can be in one room.
Oh,
They
absolutely.
just
There
didn't
has to
even
be.
ask at all. We would
For
all be
fire
walking
code,
in
yeah.
at the same time. No question.
Well, especially if you get, I guess is it a motel when the rooms are
Outside.
exterior entrance? Oh no. Hey, you want me to get that salsa for you?
If you have a napkin, that'd be delightful.
But
Big mistake.
That's genius.
one of my top 10 favorite things, guilty pleasure, if you will, is a continental breakfast.
Really?
Like, I know it's all bad.
What do you like about it?
I know it's all bad quality food, but I just never eat it at buffets anymore. Like, it's just like go at it: eggs, bacon, sausage, pancakes, waffles, biscuits and gravy.
I always go for the scones.
If I pay over $100,
That's the worst part.
if I pay over $100 for a hotel room, they better butter my biscuit in the morning. And that's not a euphemism. They better have,
actually buttering your
They better have biscuits and gravy.
I've never been to a continental breakfast that had biscuits and gravy.
Really? Man,
Dude,
you're
where are
in the
you
wrong
going that
places.
you're paying $100 a night for a hotel room?
Well, I don't want to get into
They've
this,
been-
but
they've been putting you
yeah,
up.
I mean, Jackson puts me up a little
What
bit.
the heck?
Maybe
Not
like a
often.
Hilton or something, they would have
Yeah,
biscuits and gravy.
you gotta get something hearty.
I don't think I've seen biscuits and gravy at a hotel.
I have.
No?
Yeah.
Man, I've seen
Not
them
good,
bad. And like in Birmingham, Alabama, I stayed at a place that was not $100, but they had biscuits and gravy.
Really? I've seen a lot of the omelets that are like all kind like triangular omelets. Have you guys seen these?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's like there's just the right amount. There's like perfect amount of ham and cheese like sticking out of the side, so you know it's a ham and cheese omelet. That kind of freaks me out.
It's the only ham and
Is
cheese.
it a triangle shape that bothers you?
Yeah, and they're all the exact same dimensions. So like, it's just they're made in a factory.
You know, if they're already making them in a
It's unified.
factory, why don't they just make
Right.
like the mold, the shape of an omelet?
Of an actual omelet.
Yeah.
I know.
That seems like real bad oversight. That
I feel like maybe it's just
Isn't
like
gonna
out of
cost
kindness
extra.
of like we don't want to. We're not gonna try and like
oh, like it's a
pull the
warning.
wool over your eyes that this is like a real omelet. This is like a different kind of thing. And also, there's probably a sick person like Levi who's like, I have a guilty pleasure of triangle like Hilton omelets.
Dude, I'm
Well,
down.
maybe it's a branding thing. Yeah.
I'm saying,
Might be a burner day.
I'm asking for
Always on
to-go
brand.
boxes at Continental Breakfast. Straight back up to the room.
You come down with a disguise at all.
Oh, but I mean,
So, shout out, local restaurant shout out, by the way. Today, the 6th grade French class, every semester they take a food field trip.
They're teaching French to 6th graders
So
now?
I'm not teaching French, but the French teacher always needs an extra chaperone.
Sure.
You gotta have 2 chaperones on a field trip. And I asked if I could do this chaperoning for this week so I could try the food. And we went to this creperie in the Grand Falloon.
Oh, wow.
It's called like something Alexandra's Creperie or something. But it's in the Grand Falloon. I've never had like meal crepes before.
Very good.
So good.
Wait, like savory ones?
Yeah, savory,
they're
like
amazing.
we had ham and cheese, like turkey Havarti,
Oh.
and red pepper, and then
them.
you'll like this, black bean, spinach, and some kind of like dressing or something. I don't know. It was really good.
I like them better than the sweet ones.
do they fold over?
So do I. All
Is that
the
fun of
6th
crepe?
graders
Yeah.
did too, which is amazing.
Because the
Well, I think
the
it's how they
perfect
make
texture.
it.
I know, and it's
Like
got
they
a
have that
good
little
like
crepe
greasiness to it.
platform that they grill
So
it or
fluffy.
whatever on it.
I never
You
knew
can
that.
throw whatever you want
I
in
had
a
a crepe
crepe.
one time.
Yeah, and it's delicious.
I had a
Made
crepe
a
one
crepe
time coming to
omelet.
college, and it was
Make a triangle.
A triangular crepe omelet. They actually do kind of look like the omelets from the hill.
I didn't know they went there though.
Derek's
Or
got a
there
thing for
was one there.
triangles.
We'll have to go
It's
there.
really good. They did have an apple pie dessert crepe that was, as the French say, excellent.
Does
Tell me this isn't the best tortilla in town.
I will.
Try and tell me. Come
Let
on.
me get the onion taste out of my mouth.
There's some onions in there. You'll be alright.
Oh, good.
I'm supposed to look at the camera?
No, don't acknowledge it.
Ah,
We did have a caller call in and say, "What's the best way for your phone to land?
They definitely make hand
like
make these.
for the least amount
They're
of
so good.
You can tell.
crackage."
They called in like
Yeah.
during the pre-podcast.
They call in and say, "Levi, I got a."
Well, did you guys
crazy
ever
question
see
for
how they
Jared."
had the Talking Dead after The Walking Dead?
Yes.
We have that. Levi and I have that where people call
Walking
and
Phoenix
discuss the
hosted.
show. So crazy that was a show that ran as long as the actual show. Was a show
Talking
that
Dead.
played immediately after the show where they talked about the events of the show.
There's always a lady on there that was like,
Talking
"I don't really like the zombies."
Think about the guy that announced that in the boardroom. That idea, like
Hang on.
the talking dead.
There's no way it'll work.
We air it immediately after The Walking
The Walking
Dead.
We just talk about it. It's a cash cow.
Yeah, exactly. No extra effort.
Yeah,
All we
it's
have to do is
such a-
talk about what they already saw.
It's such a cheap show.
Yeah,
Compared to
it's
The Walking
like
Dead.
cow.
It's literally
It's
like,
like
they
one
just put
set.
one camera.
You're
push
already
record.
paying these people.
That's they probably made so much money just because it's like it's 2 for the price of 1. You pay a lot of money for one show, but then you throw an extra show on there that costs nothing.
wait, do they bring on like actual Walking Dead actors? Or is it
Yeah, they
just,
bring
like,
on the
Levi
actors and
there
talk about it.
chatting?
Well, I
No,
think
but the host is a skip.
Surely some
Ryan
of the
Seacrest.
episodes is just them talking, like not even the stars, but just people talking about
We
it.
could do a 20th season of Everybody Loves Raymond
Everyone
for
was
90
busy.
million, or we could do Talking Dead.
Talking Dead.
Talking Dead for 20K.
I want to know if there's someone out there in the world that likes The Talking Dead more than The Walking Dead.
They skip.
I don't really watch The Walking
all
Dead.
the time.
I got time for one or the other.
So good.
I'm not much of a horror movie guy, but gosh, I love to hear them talk. Oh, you've seen us with all the warts on here, folks. We even sometimes have our stuff blown over by the wind.
Even us.
Even us.
Maybe in The Talking Dead, it's just like the
We
person
think that's the
themselves
perfect-
looks like they're tired as if they're dead. And they're just like chatting.
Well,
It's unrelated to the show. Last night I think I left at like 10.
How's society work?
Yeah.
And you can say bad things about it.
you're encouraged
Well,
to
what?
say
I said how
negative
it's
things.
society work.
It's good. Met some nice people. Got some nice work done.
Yep.
Everything's nice.
You
Really.
remember Taylor the G?
You ever play darts when you're on the speakerphone with somebody? Sell.
Listen, Jim, you got his face painted up there. Ripping a stove.
I have my camera pointed behind me, or pointed at me, and it was behind me, and my dartboard's up there. My boss keeps telling me I need to print a picture of him off and just tape it on the dartboard.
Oh, perfect.
Why would your
Really
boss
not
want
good.
you to do that?
I don't know.
It's kind of like the most classic YouTube vlog setting. Like,
Hey guys, welcome to
obviously
my
a web
channel.
camera, and then you have
And then
like
the
something tacky, like a
dartboard.
dartboard with somebody's photo behind it. It's just like, hey guys,
Today I'm going to be playing
today I'm going to be
Fortnite.
reviewing this Bud Light from Japan.
That's true. People can give us a hard time about the lunch table, but at least we didn't start just reviewing things
This is
on
Mud
YouTube.
Jug 1.
Today I'm going to review this styrofoam.
This Mud Jug 09.
It didn't crack. I pushed it in and it didn't crack. That's impressive. That's
Cheddar box.
that's a sign of a
Real
good
ones will go
styrofoam.
and judge. from
Probably
that
E83
comment.
right there.
Real ones. Real ones only. Big Dipper.
Shout out to
05.
Outlaw Dipper.
Ellen.
I've been thinking about
Yeah,
your
the
question, Levi. The phone. I can't.
Wow.
What question?
Forgot about it.
Well-
we asked last time. A caller called in and said, "What's the best way for your phone to fall, like for screen protection wise?"
Oh, that was a good question. I asked it. So.
Well, caller.
I want to,
I feel like it has to be flat on its back.
I said that.
because you want to distribute the surface area.
Wow. Corners seem to always crack.
But what about-
Down, it's gonna
I
get-
always know I was smart.
But why would face down crack
Well, here.
and back not crack? Because it's distributing the
Well, I think the back is the back stronger.
probably.
Honestly,
I guess
the
this is
glass
glass.
real strong on. Like they temper the glass hardcore on modern phones.
Are you cool if we try it on this or?
Yeah.
Do you think it has anything to do with? I mean, this is minuscule, so I could be wrong. But like the camera, you think so?
I dropped it down 2 floors of an elevator shaft and it shattered.
Like it's definitely gonna shatter.
That's number one.
That's help.
It makes sense if it lands like this because all of the force is like relegated to this small area, right?
Yeah, and if you're on a corner, then you have like
Even more force.
I don't know what
number.
numbers, but some pounds of force.
Like
Versus you
4?
like 4 pounds of force ish.
Enter number here.
Yeah.
So I'm not. Yeah, I'm not crazy. I'm not.
That's
But
not
at the same
crazy.
time, like,
Levi
this
does
is
that.
a-
Look here for the exact.
Yeah, exactly.
At the same
Link in
time, like
description.
this is a lot less of a critical piece than here.
Right.
There's some like stuff you want to avoid. Like
Shatters.
there's like I think like the Wi-Fi signal comes out of here, like they have a Wi-Fi.
Oh, really?
chip.
Wait, is this the same phone that you dropped
What?
down the elevator? How'd you get it back?
Climb down.
Yeah. Ever heard of Smiggle?
Seriously, how'd you get it back?
The maintenance guys ripped it out, and then I got the screen replaced. $50.
It was just the screen that was broken.
Yeah.
That's
Shattered.
shocking.
Shattered.
I just found out there's a machine at
I can't get
Walmart
text or
that
call
You can turn in
or
iGold
turn it
items
on,
to.
but
Just
You
give
can't
me
get
cash.
text or turn it
Wait,
on.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
I got 3 of them.
Yeah, it was
It
just
gives
a
you
screen.
cash? How much cash?
That's
does it give you?
amazing.
Depends on what state they're in.
Whoa.
You
Was
replaced
it-
Finn?
Did you hear that?
No.
I'm deciding if I should replace the screens first or not. There's like a service or machine apparently that you can just put in your old iPhone. It evaluates the state of it and gives you back an estimate. And
And
you take it, it
like
just gives
battery
you
stuff
cash.
too?
Really?
I think it's at Walmart.
Wow.
Somebody told me.
I love 2019.
That's pretty cool.
It's like,
The crazy
it's like the
world.
new Coinstar.
Yeah.
You used to hand in coins, now you hand in iPhones.
You got your bag that
Yeah.
you saved up.
Here's my 20.
I got 70 from Coinstar once in college.
$70.
You relied on Coinstar for a minute there.
Yeah, it was the summer after junior year. I was doing a lot of Coinstar.
How did you get $70 of coins? That's an impressive
I had a
number.
Coke bottle, a giant like Coke bottle piggy bank
Yeah.
from when I was a kid.
That's Coca-Cola, right?
Yes. Thank you for asking. Thank you for
Sponsor.
clarifying. And when I was in like middle school, I would just put all my change in there, and I found it at my parents' house and just went to Coinstar. Like to go to I had no money to go to
Shoved a 50 in
Mexico.
there first from your mom's purse. From Leon's purse. Like, yeah, I put it at my parents' house.
That's the best thing ever. You paid for Mexi Wings 7 with Coinstar
It was like,
cash.
and like this is like such a sentimental thing. Like I've been saving these coins since I was a kid, and they were like, we're going to Mexico. And I was like, I don't really have any money.
That's so
$70.
funny.
It was gone in a week.
Gosh, I just imagine 12-year-old Robert Marshall like
Yeah, exactly.
walking
Well,
in with his bottle of coins.
well, this is when I was like 21-year-old Robert Marshall.
Oh,
After saving them since I was 12 years old.
oh, it's a little less fun.
Literally
But
Like
that
It's
many
okay.
years. to
yeah,
get
like
one
8 years
meal.
to get like $70. So
Ain't no
to
fun,
get
though.
one meal.
coins are a complete ripoff. Well, it was like I wanted the meal, but then I also used so I spent the $70 in a matter of like a week.
folks are just walking up like, ooh, buffet.
I'm about to do the same thing, my brother.
How do we feel about pennies?
Oh yeah, that kid totally has watermelon from the.
Oh wait, there's watermelon over there? No, no one mentioned that.
Pennies?
On the topic of coins,
Nah.
No, I don't like coins. Period.
just
like
in general,
coins.
you don't like feel excited when you pull out a quarter.
No,
I
I like to have them to flip to make.
This is a rich
decisions.
man.
I like to keep a couple in my
said you
pocket
do
so I know
like
I
them,
got something
period.
good
You
going.
don't like them at all?
What do
I
you
don't.
want?
Oh, what's the point?
You
Oh,
can't
you
buy
like the
anything.
clank.
You hear that clank?
You feel like a moron when you pay for
Robert,
something with
I
coins.
have seen Levi try to pay for things in change before.
Yeah.
I paid for my car with pennies.
You know Jeff?
Yeah.
So one time when I was hanging out with Jeff at Buffalo Wild Wings, this is an old youth intern from First Pres.
Well, not that old.
Uh,
Pretty young still.
yeah, but he's not there
Former.
anymore.
Oh,
Former youth.
Former.
Former
Yeah.
youth intern, young man though, and
Just to clarify.
Handsome.
his car was towed from the Buffalo Wild Wings parking lot, And so he was so mad that he was like, "But I've got a great idea." We went to his bank, and he said, "I want the exact amount that you have to pay to get your car towed in pennies."
Oh.
And he got it and brought it to the guy. And the guy at the impound was furious and would not release his car, and was like, "You need to get out of here before I sick my guys on you." And I was like 17 years old. I was like, "Okay, Jeff, maybe we should listen to him." And Jeff was like,
bring you to the
Jeff literally just kept putting
He's
it
a good
down.
youth intern. He brings his kids along when he goes to
everywhere.
get his.
Real
He
world
kept putting
experience.
his.
It had to be like 120
His strategy
bucks, right?
was like, so it was in a bucket that we bought from Walmart.
Oh.
And his strategy was he just kept putting the bucket down and saying, "All right, thanks, that'll be all," and trying to walk away. And the guy closed us in with the gate.
Oh.
And Jeff was like, "You have to open it. It's legal tender. Like, you have to let us out." And the guy, thankfully,
Legal
Jeff
tender.
also got the amount in cash. So after like an hour of trying, he gave the guy the cash. And that guy hated it so
That's
much.
like worse
he's
on the
kind of a
bank
bad
teller.
man for just being a tower in general.
I know, exactly. Towers are,
There's
Right,
there's a
but
parking lot in
is it
Nashville.
this guy's fault for did
It
he make the
could be.
decision to tow the truck,
Could be.
or is
There's
he
a
just
parking
receiving the
lot in
brunt?
Nashville that is across from Camry
It was
Ballroom.
his towing company. That's all I know.
Right, but it's like, do towers just like parole?
No.
like,
So
peruse
most times
around
they're
the
hired by
different-
businesses, but
Right, and so they come in when somebody says,
Yeah.
"Come tow this guy."
so
Yeah,
that
yeah.
would be bad. But there's a parking lot in Nashville that I know of, and I'm sure there's more out there.
Where
That
are you
these
in?
people, this towing company bought the parking lot,
Oh,
and it's across from a music venue where everyone thinks that they can park because there's one sign on the one brick wall that's
Oh,
like
that's so
pretty
dirty.
small.
It says you
They
could
tow.
park here.
They tow every night. They tow every car in it,
Oh
and it's
my
$150 to get your car back.
gosh,
That's
they're millionaires
smart. That's
right
smart.
That's one of the most evil things I've ever heard.
Well,
Yeah.
could be cool.
What venue is it?
now. Levi's
Wow.
scoping for different.
Levi's tomorrow we see. I bought a parking lot.
There was a
a
car in
tow
front of the 802 that I called the police and a towing company for them to come tow.
I remember
it.
that.
And they said we can't because it's like a public street.
You can just park on a public street no matter what.
It was there for like 4 weeks, like right in front of our house, and parking spots where many arguments
Mhm.
occurred over 802 parking
Isn't
spots.
this
Yeah,
just like a
remember when
public
Landon
street?
went
Can
to
I
move
just
his
park on the
car?
street here?
Yeah, but it
it's
wasn't.
owned by,
It wasn't a paid spot.
All right, I gotta get going,
Okay.
fellas.
See you, Hosh.
Hey, thanks for
Gotta get
stopping
back
by.
to work.
You get your check in the mail.
Yeah, I need some royalties.
Ad revenue.
Good to see you.
See you.
See you, Hosh. Hey, just check that pizza on the road. Well,
right, but if like for a non-allocated spot, right? That's what you're describing on your street.
yes.
A public road, they just said we can't tow it, we can't do it.
Yep.
So I mean, this.
I
like,
wonder if
right
it's
here,
different for-
This
I
is
think-
not a spot.
I bet it wasn't that it was public. I bet it was residential.
Yeah,
Oh.
residential. Yeah, I guess so.
Because, I think,
I mean, it was on Fairview
just guessing
Avenue.
here, but I think if you just parked right there, you
Yeah.
would probably get
On the
towed.
median.
Yeah, of course. You park your car in the grass. It's a public spot.
It's public.
This spot is public.
Literally,
Fight me.
try and tow me. Try me.
Oh yeah, who owns it?
Dude. The patio shop furniture.
Oh.
I'm gonna go spike his tires.
Oh no. Oh no. Stay back. Stay back.
Gus, bitter rivals.
I'm passionate about furniture.
I will say the patio shop has a much more furniture-centric name.
Then Jackson Furniture.
Jackson, what does that have to do with
I think it
furniture?
depends on how you pronounce it.
Furniture.
Jack,
No,
furniture.
no, like whether you put the emphasis on Jackson. Not how you.
Furniture is still pretty furniture-centric.
Jackson Furniture.
Or Jackson Furniture.
I go furniture.
How do you think Jackson pronounced it?
I'm in the furniture game.
I bet Jackson puts the emphasis on his.
He
on
goes,
his
yak,
name.
son.
I got
Furniture.
the Vosses were at the English teacher dinner the other night.
Were they? The
Uh,
bosses,
they asked-
VOS?
The Vosses, yeah,
The
they
Vosses.
practically raised you, is what they said. And that's what they asked me. I was going to kick it out when people are like, so Levi's working in furniture these days?
Did they know that?
Uh-huh.
I haven't talked to him in 3 years.
Well, I mean, work travels.
I got a lot of people asking about you every day.
But yeah, he drives
Levi
a couch.
Corbett?
He drives
Is
a
he in
couch.
furniture? Yeah, he's really gotten into the furniture
I got,
game.
I got a furniture guy.
He's in furniture. I know a guy, he's in furniture.
Can we consider you our furniture guy?
Yes.
Yeah,
please.
you definitely are.
I mean, I am.
I work in furniture.
I got a furniture guy. He's not that great.
All right, well, I guess I'm going to bounce too.
Yeah. Me as well. I gotta work.
Well, I'll stay. Can I just leave the camera rolling?
We get back and he's just talking about
Dirty segment.
So, now that we got those jokers out of the way.
All right.
Look in society.
Yeah.